Ping. Still love that. Welcome to Backyard Blinking. My name is Charles. I'll be your host. We go through and explore everything BB and pellet related, from air pistols to air rifles, targets, and ammo. So, you saw in the title we have one from Umarex. A lot of the stuff I've shown you from Umarex has been break barrel or this and that and the other. This is one of the ones that they're trying to put into the market. So this is going to be along the same lines as the Crossman 2100B, the Daisy 880, the little Powerline 35, the Winchester 77XS or whatever. It's in that platform of things. So because it's a multi-pump, and it is what they call the APX. Now, you might have seen some of these on a shelf at your favorite retailer or sporting goods store or something like that. In a green box, it says NGX at the top, next generation. I like all air guns as long as they do what they're supposed to be doing. This one right here, to me, if you were going to go pick one up and you have some younger individuals that you're going to spend time with and teach them and show them and stuff like that, but you were only going to get one, I would probably think about this one, and I'm going to show you why. Now, it does have a rail that's on the top. It comes with a 4x15 scope, got the little Umarex label on it. But the sights themselves does have a buckhorn rear sight, but it has, well, wrong way. It does have an adjustment here, so you get elevation and windage. The front sight, a little fiber optic tip. It's easy enough to pump. It does have a hard rubber buttstock on here. This is where it gets a little easier for me. Now, this thing will shoot BBs and or pellets. When you open the ramp to load this thing, there's a wide gap that's in there. I can load even with these big huge clod hopping fingers, I can pick a pellet up and load it into the ramp with no problem, just using my fingers and not having to use my pliers or something like that. That's great. I love that. Now, the safety that's on this thing, it does have, you guys have heard me call them a suicide safety. So when you stick your finger into the trigger, you can actually, bump the safety and take it forward. That's fine. This thing has two features. Here. See the little red indentation? So if you were to open the bolt, load a pellet, put it in, and start the pump, you always want to make sure it's on safe. This one, as soon as the pump handle moves, it puts it on the safe. Then there's a pressure plunger that's in here, so when you get ready to push it off of safe into the fire position, you have to move forward and then take it off of safe, so you don't just randomly bump it out of the way. But it shoots pretty doggone good. Now, I had the scope on and off of it a couple of times just to kind of see if it, threw it out of whack. So far it held in there pretty good, but once again, we're gonna take a bunch of these little ones and we'll line them all up, and we'll try some of that stuff with the optic thing. About $50. Not bad, and it's Umarex. It advertises 800 feet per second. with alloy, of course. And it is a smooth bore barrel, just like most of the ones, just like the Powerline 35 that I showed you, the 880, that all of them, but because you're shooting two different types of ammunition, and the BBs would just annihilate this. It's just so nice to be able to pick up a pellet with my own fingers and drop it into place and not have to struggle with it. Very nice. Like I said, about 50 bucks. Nice little cheek riser on here. For the money, it is not bad at all. So, APX from Umarex. Very nice. Worth the money. Till next time, my name is Charles. It's been Backyard Blanking.